Here's a harsh reality about blind dates. All the tall, rich, and handsome guys get married young. If you're over 30 and still haven't found your ideal tall, rich, and handsome man, then you probably never will in this lifetime. And if you do find one, trust me, it's definitely a scam. As a high-quality single woman from Dalian, I don't discriminate based on profession. But what I want to say is, for those guys who only make 3,000 or 4,000 yuan a month, I hope you won't come looking for me anymore. My ex-boyfriend was a second-generation rich kid who made 1 million yuan a year. A second-generation rich kid. How could I possibly be with you? A woman who has been protected by an eagle can't possibly be interested in a sparrow. I fell for a romance scam and was cheated out of 200,000 yuan. Maybe everyone thinks that as a 35-year-old single woman from Dalian, I must have been attracted to a scammer who fit the image of a tall, rich, and handsome man. But what I actually want to say is that the other person was 1.59 meters tall, had only a junior high school education, was divorced with a child, the child stayed with his ex-wife. He didn't own a house, just had a car. The reason I got scammed, I think, is because I was too anxious. I wanted to get married too badly. I wanted to have children too much. Today I came to Suzhou to find Uncle Maozi. Tomorrow, after I get the case receipt, I'll tell everyone the details. It's the end of the month now, and I don't even have money left to pay my mortgage. I literally have no money at all right now. I'm so exhausted. I was scammed out of 200,000 yuan in a romance scam, and today I received the case receipt. I've just returned to Jiaxing from Suzhou. Because I was scammed, I have no money left to live on, and my mortgage has already been overdue for several days. Thank you to the little black fans who helped me. Thank you. I'll do my best to live stream these next couple of days. I'll pay it back as soon as possible. Thank you. The case receipt has an official seal. I would never forge it. If I did, I'd go to jail. This is stamped with an official seal, so please stop asking for data records. Everyone, please stop scolding me. It's my fault for being stupid, for being foolish, for not using my head. Please stop scolding me. I'm already on the verge of a breakdown. The only reason I posted this is because I genuinely wanted to use my experience as an example and a lesson for everyone. I have no other intentions. Tomorrow, I will receive the case receipt. Please stop scolding me.
I'm already very upset. There's a wave of top-level romance scams sweeping the country that are nearly impossible to crack, targeting single women who are older, eager to marry, and materialistic. They don't just scam for money, they also exploit women sexually. This method is even faster than robbery. By the time the woman realizes it's too late, she can't get the police to arrest anyone, and if she tries to sue, she can't win. Once you're caught, there's no way out except to run. Share this with your family group chat so more people are aware. These scams have existed before, but this year they're especially rampant, especially now that the new year is near. Everyone is short on money these days, so stay alert and don't get scammed. The scam isn't complicated or high-tech. It starts with a matchmaking date. A young, handsome guy meets you, flirts, shows concern, brings ginger tea when you have your period, picks you up and drops you off from work. He's gentle, considerate, and attentive. After a few days, he'll say he's ready to settle down and suggest picking a date to get married. Before getting married, he suggests settling the house and paying the down payment, saying, "I'll handle the mortgage. I'll put only your name on the deed, so if we ever divorce, the house is yours." You're probably dizzy with excitement, your heart racing, and you feel like you've hit the jackpot. But in reality, this is a huge pitfall, a trap. As soon as the contract is signed and half the loan is done, the boyfriend finds an excuse to break up and disappears. When you call him, his phone is off. When you message him on WeChat, you see you've been blocked. Not only does the girl endure heartbreak from a painful breakup, but she's also left with a 30-year mortgage. That's right, the guy has run off. But whoever's name is on the deed is responsible for the loan. Just think how despicable this scam is. He leaves the girl with a house she can't sell and a lifetime of debt. If she doesn't pay, her credit will be ruined for life. Worst of all, the girl might even start to wonder if she did something wrong, or if her own flaws ended the relationship. She waits for the man to come back, not realizing they were just real estate agents trying to sell her a house.
The feelings were fake. The romance was fake. Only the loan is real.
Why are most victims of romance scams women? According to data from various official reports, over 60% of victims of online fraud are women. In some places, the percentage is even over 80%. Could it be that these scammers are specifically targeting us ladies?
You have a best friend and I have a buddy. One day my buddy meets a girl who's young, beautiful, has a great figure, comes from a wealthy family, and has a gentle personality. I tell my buddy, be careful, there might be something off about this girl. Otherwise, why would she be interested in you? After hearing this, my buddy might feel a bit uncomfortable for a moment.
But even so, he'll remember what I said and stay alert, and we'll still be buddies afterward. In the same situation, if your best friend meets a boyfriend who's handsome, generous, has a great body, and is highly educated, and you tell her, a guy this outstanding, if he's interested in you, he might have ulterior motives, do you believe the two of you would immediately fall out, and she might even turn against you? It does seem that way, doesn't it? Men, for the most part, don't believe good things just fall from the sky, but women always think those who smile are the luckiest. So, men always keep some caution about unexpected good fortune, but women instinctively feel these things naturally belong to them. If a man realizes he's been deceived, some still have the resolve to cut their losses decisively. But when women realize they've been deceived, most of them first think, impossible, absolutely impossible, and have to comfort themselves before anything else. So, going back and forth like this, it's no wonder that most of the victims are women. It's really not surprising at all, is it? You know, there are so many women around me who have fallen for these top-level romance scams, especially since the economy hasn't been doing well lately. What are the characteristics of these female friends of mine? They're all in their 30s, have high incomes, are extremely capable at work, and on average, each one who got scammed lost more than $500,000.
How did she get scammed? Let me tell you about my first female friend. In just 3 months, she spent over $500,000 on this man. Not even counting other kinds of support she gave him, the total already exceeded $500,000. Just a couple of days ago, she found out that this guy was having an affair with their receptionist. She said that for her, the harm wasn't that great, but the humiliation was extreme. But Kiwi, do you think men just don't like women like us? I feel like she's already fallen into this cycle of self-doubt. I told her that's not true. When a man is just starting out in his career, he'll definitely be attracted to women like us. But in the end, he'll still prefer those gentle, sweet women who give him emotional value. My second friend's story is even more dramatic. She was scammed out of $1 or $2 million in total. As middle-aged women, we really need to be careful with those who have a bit of talent. My second friend met a director, someone who's actually somewhat well known in the industry. I won't name names here. At first, this man told her about a project and asked her to invest. Afterward, things got ambiguous. He started pursuing her, and she thought, I'm in my 30s. A man is chasing me like this. He sweet-talked her, saying, you're so capable, you're the most beautiful as you are. Then he mentioned a project and said he needed over 200,000 yuan. She thought it wasn't much, so she decided to try. In a month or two, the money came back. She got 250,000 yuan from her 200,000 yuan investment. She started to think this man was reliable. He could even help her make money, and they could build a business together. Later on, she even helped this man bring in projects, totaling around 700,000 or 800,000 yuan. After the man took on these projects, he told her again that he was having trouble with cash flow and might need to borrow 500,000 yuan. She felt that 500,000 was a bit much, but at the same time, she saw that this man was capable of handling so many projects. She said, all right, I'll lend it to you, but you need to write me an IOU. In 3 months, he paid her back, plus 50,000 yuan, so 550,000 yuan total. The man had now proven himself reliable twice, but 2 months later, he started borrowing again. She began to feel suspicious. Was his company really unable to keep running, or what was going on? At this point, she even gave money to his mother. What was impressive about this guy? He even managed to win over her mother. In front of the girl's mother, he presented himself as a sincere and passionate suitor, while also coming across as a talented director and an idealistic young man. Her mother thought, this young man is pretty good. He borrowed some money before and paid it back, so he seems trustworthy, right? So she wrote him letters of commitment, guarantees, IOUs, and ended up lending him over 1 million yuan in total. After that, there was no news at all. When the girl finally realized what had happened, she couldn't find him anywhere. He had completely disappeared. She went to the police, and only then did she find out that he had scammed 6 or 7 other women at the same time, with each woman lending him 1 or 2 million yuan. Altogether, he borrowed nearly 10 million yuan. The police immediately classified this as fraud because he had no ability to repay the money. The key point is that my female friend actually knew 2 of the other women he scammed, and he used exactly the same method on all of them. He would flirt with them, start a relationship, and talk about doing business together. In the end, all the money was squandered by this man. After hearing about this, I really feel that we women must not become transporters of wealth, okay? We have to stay calm. I know love isn't easy, but we still need to keep a clear head, because the money you earn is your hard-earned money, right?